slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate
Hey there,
this,
food
I'll always
lovers!
show up.
Welcome back to your channel name.
I don't ever slow
Today we're
up,
diving
no I
into a
don't take
topic
shit.
that affects
I got
every
no
single one
love
of us:
for the
food
fakeness.
packaging.
If you wanna play
We
tough
often grab
and wanna
items
hate
off the
this,
shelves
I'll
without a
always show
second thought,
up
but
and
what's
make a
really
statement.
happening
I don't
behind
ever
those
slow
colorful
up,
wrappers
no I
and
don't
shiny
take
boxes?
shit. I got no
From the
love
materials
for the
used to the hidden
fakeness. If you
chemicals
wanna play
lurking
tough
within,
and wanna
the world
hate
of
this,
food
I'll
packaging
always
is
show
filled
up
with dark
and make a
secrets that
statement.
impact our
Everything I
health,
do, so
environment,
instinctive
and
so
even our
passionate.
wallets.
Every word I move,
So
so
grab a
descriptive
snack,
like an
and let's
adjective. I got
uncover the truth about what's really in your food packaging. First, let's talk about the materials used in food packaging. You may think it's just plastic, paper, or glass, but the reality is far more complex. Common materials include polyethylene, polystyrene, and polyvinyl chloride, long, complicated names that can hold hidden dangers. Did you know that many food packages are made from recycled materials? While this sounds eco-friendly, recycled plastics can sometimes contain harmful chemicals like bisphenol A or BPA, which can leach into your food. BPA has been linked to health issues like hormonal disruptions and increased risks of certain cancers, particularly in children and pregnant women. It's a reminder that not all recycling is created.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the
About the packaging we choose. Now, let's uncover some of the hidden chemicals in food packaging that you may not even realize are there. From preservatives to additives, many food packages contain chemicals that can affect your health. Take phthalates, for example. These chemicals are used to make plastics more flexible, but have been linked to reproductive issues and developmental problems in children. Another notorious chemical is perfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAS, which are often used in food packaging to make it grease-resistant. These substances can accumulate in the body over time and have been associated with various health risks, including immune system effects and increased cholesterol levels. The scary part? Many of these chemicals are not required to be listed on packaging labels, so consumers are often left in the dark. Let's shift gears and talk about misleading labels and marketing tactics used in the food packaging industry. Food companies know that well-designed packaging can significantly influence purchasing decisions, so they often use clever marketing to make products seem healthier than they are. Terms like natural and organic can be incredibly misleading. Just because a product says it's natural doesn't mean it's free from harmful additives. In fact, the term natural is not strictly regulated by the FDA, so it's essential to do your own research. Similarly, fat-free doesn't always mean healthy. Often companies compensate for the lack of fat with sugar or artificial sweeteners, creating products that may be worse for you than their full-fat counterparts. So what can we do as consumers to combat these dark secrets of food packaging? First and foremost, educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Read labels, research products, and understand what goes into the food you consume. Opt for brands that prioritize sustainable packaging and transparency. Support companies committed to reducing their environmental impact through innovative solutions like compostable packaging or zero-waste initiatives. Additionally, consider reducing your own packaging waste by shopping at bulk stores or bringing your own containers. Every small choice makes a difference. Now, let's look at some exciting innovations in food packaging that aim to address these issues. Many companies are developing biodegradable and compostable materials made from plant-based sources, like cornstarch or seaweed. Some brands are even experimenting with edible packaging, which eliminates waste altogether. Imagine eating the packaging along with your snack. How cool is that? Technology is also stepping in, with smart packaging that can monitor freshness and safety. These advancements can significantly reduce food waste and improve food safety, making it a win-win for consumers and the planet. As we look to the future, the need for sustainable food packaging is more crucial than ever. Consumers are increasingly demanding transparency and eco-friendly options, pushing companies to innovate and change their packaging practices. Governments are also stepping in, implementing regulations to reduce plastic waste and promote sustainable alternatives. It's an exciting time for change, but we need to keep the pressure on companies to prioritize our health and the environment. Gap 2S. Before we wrap up, let's dive into a specific example. Plastic bottles. These ubiquitous items are a staple in food packaging, especially for beverages. But what does their widespread use mean for us and the environment? Plastic bottles are made primarily from PET, or polyethylene terephthalate, a type of plastic that's lightweight, durable, and recyclable. However, the reality is more complex. Despite being recyclable, a significant percentage of plastic bottles still end up in landfills, or worse, in our oceans. Once there, they can take hundreds of years to decompose, causing harm to marine life and ecosystems. The production of plastic bottles also contributes to environmental degradation. It requires substantial amounts of fossil fuels, leading to carbon emissions and resource depletion. Moreover, the chemicals used in the manufacturing process can leach into the beverages they contain, potentially posing health risks to consumers. So, what are the alternatives? Innovative solutions are emerging that aim to replace single-use plastic bottles. For instance, companies are developing biodegradable bottles made from plant-based materials. These alternatives can break down more quickly and safely in the environment. Additionally, reusable bottles made from stainless steel or glass are gaining popularity, offering a sustainable option for those looking to reduce their plastic footprint. As consumers, our choices matter. By opting for alternatives and supporting companies that prioritize sustainability, we can drive meaningful change. Next time you reach for a beverage, consider the impact of that plastic bottle and explore greener options. Thank you for sticking around for this important case study. Your awareness and actions can help shape a better future for our planet. If you have any thoughts or questions about plastic bottles and their impact, drop a comment below. Let's continue this important conversation together. Gap 2S. And now, for real this time, until next time, stay curious and keep questioning what's on your plate and in your bottle. Gap 2S. Before we conclude, let's take a closer look at another prevalent packaging: Tetra Pak. Tetra Pak is widely used for packaging liquids like milk, juice, and soups. It's a multi-layered packaging solution combining paperboard, plastic, and aluminum, designed to keep food fresh without refrigeration. But what are the trade-offs of this convenience? On the positive side, Tetra Pak is lightweight and space-efficient, reducing transportation emissions. Its long shelf life also minimizes food waste, a significant advantage in our global food system. However, recycling Tetra Pak presents unique challenges. The multi-material structure requires specialized recycling facilities to separate and process each layer effectively. Unfortunately, not all regions have access to such facilities, leading to many Tetra Pak cartons ending up in landfills. Innovations are emerging to tackle these hurdles. Some companies are developing plant-based alternatives to the plastic and aluminum layers, making Tetra Pak more eco-friendly and easier to recycle. Additionally, new recycling technologies are being introduced to improve the separation process, increasing the recyclability of these cartons. As consumers, it's crucial to be aware of these complexities. When choosing products packaged in Tetra Pak, check if your local recycling program can handle them. By supporting brands that innovate and prioritize sustainability, we can contribute to a more sustainable food packaging ecosystem. Thank you for joining us in this case study. Your choices and awareness can drive the change towards a greener future. If you have any thoughts or questions about Tetra Pak and its impact, feel free to leave a comment below. Let's keep this important dialogue going. Gap 2S. And now, for real this time, until next time, stay curious and keep questioning what's on your plate. and in your packaging. Welcome to our final case study, glass jars. Glass jars have been a staple in food packaging for centuries, often associated with home canned goods, artisanal products, and premium brands. But what makes glass jars stand out in the realm of food packaging? From a sustainability perspective, glass jars have several advantages. They are made from abundant natural materials like sand, limestone, and soda ash, and are 100% recyclable. Unlike other packaging materials, glass can be recycled endlessly without loss of quality or purity. This closed-loop recycling system significantly reduces the need for raw materials and energy consumption. Moreover, glass is non-toxic and inert, meaning it doesn't leach chemicals into food or beverages, preserving the original taste and quality. This makes glass an excellent choice for health-conscious consumers looking to avoid potential contaminants. However, glass jars are not without their drawbacks. They are heavier and more fragile compared to plastic or Tetra Pak, leading to higher transportation costs and a greater risk of breakage. This can result in increased carbon emissions and food waste if jars are damaged during transit. Consumer preferences also play a vital role in the popularity of glass jars. Many people perceive glass as a premium material that conveys quality and tradition. The transparency of glass allows consumers to see the product inside, which can be a significant selling point for items like sauces, jams, and beverages. Innovations in glass packaging are also making strides. Lightweight glass technology is being developed to reduce the weight and associated transportation emissions. Additionally, new designs aim to improve the durability of glass jars, making them less prone to breakage. As we navigate the complexities of food packaging, glass jars offer a compelling blend of sustainability, safety, and consumer appeal. When choosing products packaged in glass, consider the balance of these factors and support brands that are making strides in eco-friendly packaging. Thank you for joining us in this in-depth exploration of food packaging. Your awareness and choices are crucial in driving the shift towards sustainable solutions. If you have any thoughts or experiences with glass jars, share them in the comments below. Let's continue this important conversation. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning what's on your plate and in your packaging. Welcome to our next case study, aluminum cans. Aluminum cans are ubiquitous in the world of food and beverage packaging, commonly used for soft drinks, beer, and a variety of canned foods. But why are aluminum cans so widely used, and what are their impacts on the environment? From a sustainability perspective, aluminum cans have some notable advantages. One of the most significant benefits is their high recyclability. Aluminum can be recycled indefinitely without losing its quality, much like glass. This closed-loop recycling process helps reduce the need for new raw materials and lowers energy consumption. In fact, recycling aluminum saves up to 95% of the energy required to produce new aluminum from bauxite ore. However, the production of aluminum cans is not without its environmental costs. The initial extraction and refining of bauxite ore are energy-intensive processes that generate significant greenhouse gas emissions. Additionally, mining activities can lead to habitat destruction and pollution if not managed responsibly. Despite these challenges, the recycling rate for aluminum cans is relatively high compared to other materials, thanks to economic incentives and established recycling infrastructure. This makes aluminum cans a more sustainable option when they are properly recycled. Another advantage of aluminum cans is their lightweight and durability. These properties reduce transportation costs and the associated carbon emissions. Aluminum cans are also less likely to break or leak, minimizing food waste and ensuring the integrity of the products they contain. Consumer preferences also play a crucial role in the popularity of aluminum cans. They are often perceived as convenient and portable, making them a popular choice for on-the-go consumption. The ability to chill beverages quickly in aluminum cans is another appealing feature for many consumers. Innovations in aluminum can production are also paving the way for more sustainable solutions. For instance, efforts are being made to reduce the thickness of aluminum cans, which decreases the amount of material used without compromising their strength. Additionally, advancements in can coatings are helping to further reduce the environmental impact of aluminum packaging. As we delve deeper into the complexities of food packaging, aluminum cans present a compelling case for their blend of recyclability, durability, and consumer appeal. When choosing products packaged in aluminum, consider the importance of recycling and support brands that prioritize sustainable practices. Thank you for joining us in this comprehensive exploration of food packaging. Your awareness and choices are pivotal in driving the shift toward more sustainable solutions. If you have any thoughts or experiences with aluminum cans, share them in the comments below. Let's continue this important conversation. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning what's on your plate and in your packaging. Welcome to our next case study, biodegradable packaging. As the world increasingly turns its focus towards sustainable solutions, biodegradable packaging has emerged as a promising alternative to traditional materials. But what exactly is biodegradable packaging, and how effective is it in addressing environmental concerns? Biodegradable packaging is designed to break down naturally through the action of microorganisms, returning to the environment without leaving harmful residues. This contrasts sharply with conventional plastics, which can persist in the environment for hundreds of years. One of the key materials used in biodegradable packaging is polylactic acid, or PLA, derived from renewable resources like cornstarch or sugarcane. Other materials include biodegradable paper and cardboard, which are often coated with natural waxes or films to improve their durability. The effectiveness of biodegradable packaging largely depends on the conditions under which it is disposed of. Industrial composting facilities, which provide the ideal combination of heat, moisture, and microbial activity, can break down these materials efficiently. However, in less controlled environments such as home composting or landfill, the breakdown process can be significantly slower. Market adoption of biodegradable packaging is on the rise, driven by increasing consumer awareness and regulatory pressures. Many companies are now incorporating biodegradable options into their product lines, from food containers and cutlery to shipping materials and retail packaging. However, the transition to biodegradable packaging is not without its challenges. Higher production costs and limited infrastructure for proper disposal and composting can hinder widespread adoption. Additionally, the performance and shelf life of biodegradable materials may not always match those of traditional plastics, posing practical challenges for certain applications. Despite these obstacles, innovations in biodegradable packaging are advancing rapidly. Researchers are developing new materials that balance environmental benefits with functional properties, and businesses are investing in composting infrastructure to support the life cycle of these products. As we navigate the complexities of sustainable packaging, biodegradable options offer a glimpse of hope. They represent a significant step towards reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and minimizing our environmental footprint. When choosing products with biodegradable packaging, it's important to understand the disposal requirements and support systems that ensure their effective breakdown. By making informed choices, consumers can play a crucial role in driving demand for sustainable solutions. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of biodegradable packaging. Your engagement and choices are vital in shaping a more sustainable future. If you have experiences or thoughts on biodegradable packaging, share them in the comments below. Let's continue this important conversation together. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning what's on your plate and in your packaging. Welcome to our next case study, reusable packaging. As the quest for sustainability intensifies, reusable packaging has emerged as a compelling alternative to single-use options. But what exactly constitutes reusable packaging, and how is it being adopted in the market? Reusable packaging is designed for multiple uses, reducing the need for single-use materials and thereby cutting down on waste. Common examples include glass jars, metal tins, cloth bags, and sturdy plastic containers. Some companies have even developed innovative systems where packaging can be returned, cleaned, and reused, creating a circular economy. In the market, reusable packaging can be found in various forms. Grocery stores often encourage the use of cloth bags over plastic ones. Some cafes offer discounts to customers who bring their own reusable cups. In the food delivery industry, reusable containers are becoming more prevalent, with some services providing a deposit system that incentivizes returns. Consumer behavior towards reusable packaging is evolving. Many people are increasingly aware of the environmental impact of their choices and are willing to adopt reusable options. Convenience, however, remains a significant factor. For reusable packaging to be widely accepted, it must be easy to use, clean, and return. Companies are addressing this by creating user-friendly systems and educating consumers about the benefits of reusables. The environmental benefits of reusable packaging are substantial. By reducing the need for single-use items, we can significantly cut down on waste and resource consumption. However, the success of reusable packaging depends heavily on consumer participation and the infrastructure in place to support it. As we look towards a future with less waste, reusable packaging stands out as a practical and impactful solution. By incorporating reusable options into our daily lives, we can make a significant difference in reducing our environmental footprint. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of reusable packaging. Your choices matter, and together we can drive the change towards a more sustainable future. If you have experiences or thoughts on reusable packaging, share them in the comments below. Let's continue this important conversation together. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning what's on your plate and in your packaging. Welcome to our next case study: reusable packaging. As the quest for sustainability intensifies, reusable packaging has emerged as a compelling alternative to single-use options. But what exactly constitutes reusable packaging, and how is it being adopted in the market? Reusable packaging is designed for multiple uses, reducing the need for single-use materials and thereby cutting down on waste. Common examples include glass jars, metal tins, cloth bags, and sturdy plastic containers. Some companies have even developed innovative systems where packaging can be returned, cleaned, and reused, creating a circular economy. In the market, reusable packaging can be found in various forms. Grocery stores often encourage the use of cloth bags over plastic ones. Some cafes offer discounts to customers who bring their own reusable cups. In the food delivery industry, reusable containers are becoming more prevalent, with some services providing a deposit system that incentivizes returns. Consumer behavior towards reusable packaging is evolving. Many people are increasingly aware of the environmental impact of their choices and are willing to adopt reusable options. Convenience, however, remains a significant factor. For reusable packaging to be widely accepted, it must be easy to use, clean, and return. Companies are addressing this by creating user-friendly systems and educating consumers about the benefits of reusables. The environmental benefits of reusable packaging are substantial. By reducing the need for single-use items, we can significantly cut down on waste and resource consumption. However, the success of reusable packaging depends heavily on consumer participation and the infrastructure in place to support it. As we look towards a future with less waste, reusable packaging stands out as a practical and impactful solution. By incorporating reusable options into our daily lives, we can make a significant difference in reducing our environmental footprint. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of reusable packaging. Your choices matter, and together we can drive the change towards a more sustainable future. If you have experiences or thoughts on reusable packaging, share them in the comments below. Let's continue this important conversation together. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning what's on your plate and in your packaging.